I think we're ready. I need to clean my glasses though. I can't find my glasses cleaner. Also, I don't know if this is like universal experience or maybe it was just me growing up with glasses, but like I never had glasses cleaner growing up. I would always use water, and then recently, because my roommate just inhaled the glasses cleaner, my roommate started buying glasses cleaner again. I realized I have the free will and can buy glasses cleaner to clean my glasses. Glasses tangent. Hi. I was originally gonna do a bit because YouTube sent me this, which is exciting and fun. I don't know. You're supposed to write your channel right here. Maybe we'll do that real quick. But YouTube sent me this and I thought it was so fun. I say sent me. They have like a new partnership program and you can like go get all kinds of perks. They gave me like $5 to spend at Dunkin' too, which like I love Dunkin' if you don't know. Dunkin' Donuts, so good. I have a sweet tooth. I do actually know what these are for because my roommate's a film major if you don't know. And I also, my other best friend in university was a film major. That's fun, right? I don't know. I do actually know what they're for though, because my roommate's, like I said, film major. But it's so you could sync your sound with the video, so you clap it, and then you would sync the sound with the video. At least I think that's what they're for. They probably have other purposes too, but this is fun. Anyways, that's not why we're here. Hi. I also feel like I have to address before we get started. I changed my hair again. I've been having fun dyeing my hair lately. I don't know why. I feel like it should show that I'm having multiple crises. It is red into like a purple right now. It kind of looks black on camera, but it's like red into purple. That's not why we're here. We are here because I hit 20K, apparently. That's crazy. There's 20K people subscribed to this channel, and I kind of like that most of you guys are just here for my loom designs. Like, you guys aren't here for me. You're here for the silly little things I make, and I kind of love that. We hit 20K, and I have not addressed this yet because I was like really busy with work and stuff, but I did notice right when we hit it, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys for always being patient with me, because there's giant gaps between tutorials all the time, but you guys always come back, and yeah. Thank you. But I thought it would be fun to celebrate 20K to do a Q&A video. I haven't done a Q&A video since I hit 1K, so it has been a minute. I think I hit 1K back in like 2018, I want to say. So we're almost at like, it's been like 7 years or something since I did a Q&A. I'm going to be answering some of your questions in this video. I asked for questions. That was also an aggressive point. So I'm going to be answering questions that you guys asked me. I asked for questions on YouTube and Instagram, and I didn't get a ton of questions, which makes sense because I haven't posted much, but there was some good questions, and I thought that I could just answer them now. Okay, so we're going to start with the questions on YouTube because I asked there first, so we're going to go through all those, and then we'll go to the ones on Instagram. There was also a lot of people who asked multiple questions. I really appreciated that. So this one comes from It's Alyssa. And I figured I was gonna get this question. A lot of you guys are new, so you don't know. The first one is, how long have you been looming for? So I have been looming since, God, I think 2013. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. God, how long have I been looming? I know I did a 10-year post when I hit 10 years of looming a little while ago. Let's go investigate how long I've been looming. Okay, yeah, so I started looming in 2013 because I posted this guy, which was a post of, it's not focusing, but I posted a post for 10 years where I made like these little candles that are supposed to look like the number 10, like they're super cute. So I guess I've been looming since 2013. We're now in 2025, so I've been looming for roughly 12 years, on and off. I saw that someone also recently commented on one of my YouTube videos. Let me see if I can find it. They commented that they were 10, and that I've been looming longer than they've been alive. And that gave me a crisis. Don't leave comments like that on my videos, because that's gonna make me feel old. Anyways, back to the other questions. It's Alyssa also asked, what is your biggest goal you want to achieve with your channel? So I actually don't think I really ever had a goal with this channel. It was always meant for me to just like when I first started this YouTube channel, I remember it was just because I saw other loomers I looked up to, and I was like, I wanted to be like them, like Feeling Spiffy. If you don't know who Feeling Spiffy is, she's like the one that makes all the happy foods. I'll put some photos on the screen now. But she was like my biggest inspiration, and I just wanted to make designs and like be like her. So I made a channel to like share my own designs, and I started making tutorials, and there was never really a goal with this channel. Like I wasn't like, yes, I don't know, I didn't have an agenda. I've also been loving the word agenda lately. Like, when people are like, oh my god, like, I mean, it's usually used in a problematic sense, but like saying people have agenda, and like the word propaganda, those are fun words. But yeah, there was never a goal with this channel. The goal, I guess, was to just share my designs. Now I can feel like I can successfully say I've done that. But I feel like going forward, like with this channel, my goal is still gonna be like sharing this love like I have. I think I've talked about it in one of my more recent videos, that I think like the more I think about like what I want to achieve with this channel, and like also I've said this before, but I don't take having followers very lightly, even if there's only a couple of you guys. Like, you're watching me, like, and I appreciate like you spending time out of your day to like watch my videos and hear what I have to say and like all these things. So I just feel like I don't take the fact that I have any sort of, not influence, because I hate the word influencer, but like any sort of like impression on people lately. So like going forward with this channel, I want my videos to continue to like share this love I have for creating, that is kind of expanded into like art more, and like, I don't know, all the different capacities I have. And like, I want to start sharing more of like my more like fine artwork with you guys too, because if you don't know, I'm a painter. Those are my paintings behind me. I do painting, I do metalsmithing, work in clay. So like, I just want to start sharing more of the other things I make. And I think that like a goal on this channel kind of like going forward is just going to be to keep sharing the love I have like for creating and like making things, and like showing my own viewpoints on certain things. Yeah, but yeah, that was never a goal for this channel. So Briella Hagen, who has a cute little like Lumigurumi T-Rex in her profile, says, do you have a new subscriber goal? I never had a subscriber goal to begin with. I think the entire time I've had this channel, there was never like a goal that I was like, ah yes, I want to hit this many subscribers. I feel like especially in the beginning, I was just so grateful that anyone, I mean, I was a part of the Rainbow Loom community. I feel like I was like a good like presence in the Rainbow Loom community for a while before I had a channel. So when I started posting tutorials and people who knew me were like, yeah, I'm gonna make your designs, like that felt so good. I remember like I would get so excited. I still get so excited when I see people make my things. Like, I love when I post a tutorial and then a couple hours later somebody has already made my thing and I'm like, oh my god, like that makes me so happy. Yeah, I never had a subscriber goal. I feel like if I do have a subscriber goal, it's like a very long-term one, and I don't really know what will happen when I hit it because it feels impossible. But I think it would be cool to hit 100K, like for a number of reasons. One being you get like the little silver like YouTube plaque, and I think it would be so cool to like have that plaque and then like it say gingercel on it. Like that'll make my brain explode a little bit, because I remember growing up like seeing people I liked get that plaque. So if that ever happened, I would have multiple crises, and I feel like if I hit 100K ever, that's just gonna like open a whole new like can of worms that I don't really know. I feel like all of my goals for this channel are like internal. It's like getting better at editing, posting more consistently. Like it's like it's not so much like a number I want to achieve, it's like things I want to do better. So Summer is asking, was there anything that inspired me to start looming? I honestly don't know if I've answered this question before. Honestly, I feel like it was the urge to fit in and be cool. I don't know, I just wanted to fit in, and I feel like that's just because I naturally kind of stand out a little. I remember when looming was cool, like it was just like it was just like some cool trend to be a part of. And that's kind of how I started looming, and I definitely like what inspired me to start looming was honestly just seeing like all of like my peers making these cool bracelets and being like, I want to be like you, so I want to make these things. So yeah, it was literally just to fit in and be cool and have loom bracelets. Yeah, I think looming has given me so much more than I ever expected, and it is still like my favorite thing to do. Yeah, looming, I think honestly is just like an unexpected, incredible thing in my life. What's the hardest loom design you've made? Okay, this one's definitely not the hardest, because I think the hardest one I made was when I tried to like figure out how to make like a loom square to have the little present box design. I think that's probably, that actually probably is the most challenging design I made, because it was like, actually that one was pretty hard because like I said, I had to figure out how to make it a square. The rainbow was pretty hard to figure out, like how design wise, because like I had to figure out how to get the rainbow to curve right. And recently, this is not going to be a hard design to make by the way, but figuring out how to make my worm design, whenever you're basically deviating in loom designs from like blob or like circle blob and you're trying to get more of like a certain shape, it gets hard. So when I wanted to make a worm design I spent like 2 days, and like I get so fixed on things, so I like 2 dedicated days. Like I was not like working on other things. These were 2 days where every moment I had free, I was like, I'm making this worm. Why are you droopy? I'm so sorry. I got this plant recently and he's so dramatic. I'm not good with plants, by the way, but I think I overwatered him now. First I underwatered you and now you're overwatered, I think. Or maybe you need more water. I don't know. Maybe we'll give him some water, but I have a plan. I'm trying to see, I've killed succulents and I'm trying to see if I can keep a plant alive, which would theoretically be easier, but then I see him being all droopy and dramatic. Some days I feel like I'm extra like what my family calls butterflies, where I'm like looking at a bunch of things. I'm definitely feeling like that today because we were talking and then I was just like, plant. What were we talking about? Lexchick also asked, how long have you been looming for, which we already answered. And they asked, are you organized? If so, how do you manage to juggle everything that you do? And then they said, thanks, Ginger, love you. I always get so awkward when everyone compliments me, but am I organized? No. I run on organized chaos. Like, I wish I didn't like work like this, and I honestly feel like it's something I could improve at, but I'm not an organized person. I get things done because I work so hard, I think, but there's definitely better ways for me to juggle everything that I do, and I don't handle it the best. I really want to start getting on a posting schedule where I'll have like a set day I post a video. And how I juggle everything I do, I feel like I don't do that well either. Like, I do so much, but I definitely could handle all of it a whole lot better. Boz8311 commented, congrats on 20K, such a huge milestone. I guess I have a couple questions. Do you have a favorite rainbow loom design of all time by you or somebody else? I feel like I do. Like, there's something I've made and I feel like it's not mine, but when I made it, I was just like, this person's a genius. Like, I'm trying to think. I have such a bad memory too, but like there's honestly so many good creative people in the loom community, and like there's so much cool stuff out there. I will say, I think one of my favorite designs that I've made that I think is just like my stroke of genius. I really like my rainbow design. That design is like not band heavy, easy to make, fairly easy to make. And it looks so good. Like, that design, when I look for certain qualities in a design, which is usually like not band heavy, easy to make, not complicated, like the rainbow design for me like has all of that. And I feel like that's one of the designs like I'm most proud of. And I remember like after I made it, I was just like, they're gonna love this, and this is so good, which is such a good feeling to have. Of all time though, God, that's so hard, and I honestly don't think I can answer that right now. But yeah, I feel like I can't answer this question. Like, I feel like I would have to sit down and like really think about it. Maybe we'll come back to this one. They also commented, what inspires you to continue looming? I used to be super into rainbow loom, but lost interest a couple years ago. I kind of want to get into it again, but I'm worried I'll just lose interest. I feel like a lot of people think that when you like do something or like start something, you have to like commit. Like, you can't just like something. I feel like I've seen this conversation a lot on social media too. Like, you can't just like something casually anymore. Like, you can't just casually come make something and leave, which I think is wrong. So if you want to get back into looming again, I don't think you should feel like pressured to like make a whole loom account devoted to looming and like make every single design out there. Like, you can totally just come back to the loom community in the sense that one night you're just bored and you decide that you want to make something and you make one thing and then that's it. Like, you could just come back. You can just make one silly little thing and then he'll be a cute silly little guy. You don't have to make a ton of stuff, and you don't have to like come back to the rainbow loom community to be like the best loomer ever. Like, you can just come make something. Helped me a lot, like thinking like that, because I remember when I first started going to like university, like to get my degree, and all of a sudden my time was being like, so much of my time was being spent like doing art, making, like studying, like all that stuff. And I did feel guilty initially not looming as much and not being on my channel as much, because I spent so much like time devoted to this thing, and I was like, what if I, like, I was worried honestly of like, what if I lose interest? What if, I don't know, what if I don't come back? And I feel like what ended up helping me when I felt like I couldn't like be like this loomer anymore and like devote all my time to it was like just realizing that like my loom skills are not gonna go away. Like, if I don't loom for like a month, that doesn't mean like I'm never gonna loom again. Like I can always come back to it. When I started seeing my channel and like looming as just like something I liked that I could always come back to whenever I wanted to do it, I felt a lot better. Just don't feel pressured to like come back to looming and feel like you have to do all these things. Like you can come back and make one thing. You can see something someone made and just be like, I just want to make that and I don't want to do anything else. But also if you want to come back, like do it. I also feel like there was just so much pressure for me too, being like one of the few people left who was like still doing rainbow loom designs. Like I felt like there was so much pressure for me not to quit. And I was honestly genuinely worried that I was gonna want to quit, but I'm happy to report 3 years later that I almost had the opposite experience, and rainbow loom became this thing that I just love doing, and I was able to make like all these silly little designs that I like to think like people were happy and like excited to see new things from me. Someone also asked what's my favorite art piece I created this year. I actually can answer this one. It is totally this painting that is actually hanging right in front of me. But I'm gonna put a photo in because the photo does it more justice than probably if I showed you on camera right now. And it is a piece, well, I don't know if you guys can tell what it is, but it kind of looks like bubbles. But basically, I took a photo of the grill at my work, and I painted that. That's what this is. I remember feeling like I wanted to paint this grill because like it was something I saw like twice a week. I always had to clean the grill at work. It was part of my job. And I called it reheater because I was getting paid less than I should have. Because I was not a cook. I just reheated things. But what is an art piece or loom design you want to create but haven't yet? An art piece I haven't created but want to yet. I'm definitely in the brainstorming phase right now for a couple different art pieces. I'm hoping to go to grad school in a couple years. So like I've been like bubbling in my brain the kind of work I want to make for my grad school portfolio, because I kind of do want to, well, I don't know, just like I kind of do want to make a whole new portfolio instead of the painting portfolio I made for my bachelor's degree. So yeah, my brain's been bubbling for those pieces, and I don't know if I want to share too much about those yet. And as for a loom design I want to make, I feel like I need to make a unicorn. Everyone's always like, why don't you have a unicorn design? And I swear in the like, I've had this channel for like 7 years now. I feel like I sometime soon need to deliver on this unicorn design that I've been like trying to make for so long. Rosalind Chappell asks, can you crochet? Yeah, actually, I know how to crochet. I've made a couple crochet things. I've made my designs as crochet things. That was actually a video I did with my sister. But I actually know how to crochet. It's kind of funny. I have this like on the floor next to me, but this is like a poncho I made, and it's like really cute. I don't know why I've decided to put it on, but yeah, like I made this poncho. Ignore the string I haven't tucked in, but like I put this on just to be like, yeah, I can crochet. I dabble in crochet. I also don't know if people like have thought like because I loom I like hate crochet for some reason. I don't. I actually like it and it's fun. But I feel like most of the time when I crochet I like doing like kind of like big projects like this where it's just like, this was super nice to make because I was able to just like turn my brain off and just like keep going. So like I feel like if I do crochet I like making like blankets. I think a blanket would be fun. Oh, I also made a laptop cover. I need to post that. I can show you actually. I also haven't tucked the tail on this poncho. That's why it was by my desk, because it was like, hey, you need to tuck the tail in, and I keep forgetting. I made this recently with my sister over the summer. I'm so bad at finishing projects because like both of these are almost done. I just need to like attach the frosting to the Pop-Tart. And then for this one I just need to tuck in the tails. We made laptop covers, so like covers for our laptops. So these are laptop sleeves and there's like an opening right here. But yeah, and it fits my laptop perfectly and I'm super proud of it. But all I have left to do for this is I just have to sew the frosting onto the pouch and then just put sprinkles. And I also want to put like crazy little googly eyes. But yeah, I can crochet and I enjoy crochet. Okay, and then the last question from YouTube, we have Raspberry Jam Pal asking, how did you start making your own patterns? I've tried and it's almost impossible. So I think I did a video once talking about making my own patterns, or I should do a video, but it's kind of hard with designing your own patterns because you really just gotta go for it. I feel like the thing that helps me when I make my designs is I do need to have like some sort of idea in my head of like what I want the end project to be like. Like when I made the worm design, I drew a little worm that like how I wanted it to curve and kind of like the idea of how I wanted it to look next to it. So I think the biggest thing when you're designing is don't design just, I know I want to make this thing. Like kind of have an idea of the shape you want to make is probably my biggest recommendation. You really just gotta go for it though. I made a video ages ago like rating roasting, I think, or like I was rating my old designs with my sister or something. But the first designs I made were terrible. Making your own patterns is really hard, but you really do just gotta like go for it and try it, and then just from doing it you'll get better. Which is like the boring answer, but it's true. I took off my poncho. I don't know why I was wearing it for so long. Also, I thought I wasn't gonna have enough questions for this video, but this is already gonna be a monster to edit, so that's fun. Anyways, we're gonna go to Instagram real quick and answer whatever you guys told me over there. If you could have any pet, what would it be and what would you name it? I've always wanted a corgi. I love corgis. They're so cute. See, the problem with me wanting a corgi is I don't like want to contribute to like breeding or anything like that. Like I would want to rescue a dog. So I don't think I'll ever actually get a corgi because I like just don't like that whole thing. If I had a dog, I would love to name it Maple. I think Maple would be a cute name for a dog. What was your favorite design to make? Like the creating process? This is a good question. I feel like it sort of is the rainbow, because it was both a challenge, but I felt so good when it was done. There's nothing that matches like when you're like stuck on this design and you're like freaking out and then like you finally get it right. And also, what is your favorite Lumigurumi design? Everyone wants to know what's my favorite design that isn't mine. I guess we're back at this question. It's a hard question. I feel like it's something Olympus has made. I love Olympus. I think it's probably Olympus's Lumigurumi giraffe design. So growing up, my favorite animal was giraffes, and I actually don't have a giraffe design, and I think part of that is because I think Olympus's giraffe design is so perfect. I think I've made one, but yeah, I love giraffes. So Artful Fawn messaged, where do you get your beads from? So I actually got them off Amazon, which I don't really like supporting Amazon. It's so hard with craft supplies because sometimes you can't avoid like just having to order the thing from Amazon. 4mm round. I have the bag right here. They just come in a little baggie. It literally says 4mm black spacer beads round. And I'll see if I can find the exact link to these and I'll put it in the description below. But yeah, they're just 4mm round beads from Amazon. But I also have gotten 4mm round beads that I actually like better because they're a little bit shinier from like Michaels. And they're the ones that like come on the string. So the very last question is, are you gonna make any new bracelet tutorials in the future? Maybe. I haven't made a loom bracelet in probably a good couple years. I think I told a loomer I was gonna make a tutorial for them though, so maybe there'll be a bracelet tutorial, but it probably won't be my design. And I think that's it. I didn't get a ton of questions on Instagram, which I'm not surprised by. I feel like most of my community is on YouTube, surprisingly. But yeah, thank you guys for all your questions. Thank you for submitting questions to ask me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being interested more in me as a person too. I just do feel like this little machine that makes designs, so it's always nice to like come on here and or like interact with you guys a little bit. Subscribe if you want to see whatever new videos are coming. I am going to start trying to come up with a posting schedule, which will be exciting. Also, this is not the only thing we're doing to like celebrate 20K. I wanted to do a Q&A video because it's been a while and I just wanted to see what you guys wanted to know more about me or just in general. I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon to celebrate 20K. I'm just waiting a little bit because I just started working at this place and they haven't paid me yet. But once I get paid, I'm gonna put the giveaway up. I'm just making sure I have enough money for everything. I don't think it'll be up when this video is posted. If it is, I'll put something on the screen here now. But I want to do a giveaway giving away some of my hooks. So these are not exactly my hooks. They're the Loom hook that I use in all my videos that Rainbow Loom recently brought back. And when they brought it back, I bought 2 extra hooks so I could give away. And on top of that, I had recently, before that, I was gonna do a hook giveaway. I bought some crochet hooks. So I think there's gonna be like 5 prizes. And it'll just be some bands and like hooks. You guys need hooks. Some of you guys comment on my videos asking if you can make Lumigurumi without hooks. And it's possible, but I really don't recommend it. These hooks were $2 at like Michaels or Hobby Lobby, so crochet hooks are not that expensive, and if you can invest in one, you totally should. And I think the Loom hooks are like $4, so none of these hooks are expensive. But I really wanted to do a hook giveaway, and I'll probably make a video just for the hook giveaway, but it is coming soon on this channel. I decided I needed to do a hook giveaway because too many of you were telling me you're looming with like your fingers or a pencil. So I decided to fix that for a few of you and maybe send you a hook. Just a little fun thing to celebrate 20K. And that giveaway will be up soon. I'm not sure when. I don't really know what I'm waiting on. I think I just have to like take the photos and like make the things for the giveaway and then it'll be up. But that probably won't be up till honestly October sometime. I don't really think I have much else to say. I just want to say thank you again for supporting my channel, and I can't believe there's so many of you. You can also follow me on Instagram if you want to keep up with me more, just in general. I post my thoughts, my days, what I'm doing. I post my art, I post Rainbow Loom But yeah, you should follow my Instagram if you want to see more of me, or you just want to see what else I'm up to. And also if you want to know why there hasn't been a video, or if there's ever anything going on in my life, I usually post on there so everybody's aware. So yeah, you can follow my Instagram if you just want more of me. Anyways, I think I've rambled too much. I think that's it for this video, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.